I've never seen people, until I got here on YouTube, other men obsess over other men so much in my life. That's fucked.
Yeah, that's YouTube for you. A bunch of guys all worried about what a bunch of other guys are doing. And I don't let that bother me either. I get like all sorts of hate mail and stuff like that. And hell, I don't even do wrestling. Um, you know, uh, what am I gonna do? What am I get upset, make YouTube videos, say I'm gonna fight you or something? I mean, that would be stupid, childish. I mean, it would mean you're obsessed with another man.
Don't bother me. It does bother me a little bit. I'm not really thinking about it, but I thought I would address it. Joe Cronin, this video is for you. You know, the 12, 13-year-old subs, you know, the only people that sub to you, fall into your bullshit and they think you're a tough guy. How about this? I hear you keep mentioning my name and I haven't mentioned yours. Oh, Joe Cronin, the reason why I unsubbed. Sean's View, you're doing it. Joe Cronin, you're doing it. So how about this, tough guy? How about I challenge you to a street fight? I'm gonna put up $5,000 of my own personal money.
This is NeverFold, a guy who's not obsessed with other men on YouTube. So much is he not obsessed that he's willing to put up $5,000 of his own money, which I don't believe, and have a street fight with a YouTuber he doesn't like. Boy, it's a good thing that he's not obsessed with other men on YouTube. See, what NeverFold is he's one of these guys that desperately wants to bring attention to what he's doing on YouTube. And how do I know this? Because I'm one of those guys that desperately wants to bring attention to what I'm doing on YouTube. And I actually tried the same trick. And I got news for you, it doesn't work. I attack somebody high-end in the hockey community. It's short-lived. You get a little bit of attention like you're getting now. But at the end of the day, you got to do what Cronin does. You got to connect with people. You got to work hard. And you got to get donations. That's right, my little friend that's not obsessed with other men on YouTube. I said donations. Whether you know it or not, because your videos absolutely prove you don't know what you're talking about. Creative projects, artists, bands, musicians have been asking for donations from the public since the beginning of time. Now, why would you do that? You're not getting anything for yourself, which you repeatedly say in all your videos. Here's what you get from a donation, because it is goodwill. Cronin has a non-mainstream wrestling opinion. When you donate, you're trying to promote that opinion. Now, you can do what you say and do it yourself. More power to you. But what you're going to find is uploading YouTube videos is not free, like you said. You need, like I have, a very high-speed internet connection, a top-flight computer, so I can look as good as humanly possible to keep up with my competitors. If the look isn't there, the bottom line is people will just click away. Now, there are other examples where guys make really raw videos like you, but they're talented, really, really talented. You're not, and you can't understand why somebody like Cronin is taken more seriously than you in this wrestling community. So to make it really simple so you understand it, me and Cronin share an opinion. I donate to Cronin. Cronin speaks his opinion through me. Yes, he reaps the benefits, but what do I get back? I get entertainment back, and I get to see the channel grow. Now, I do respect your opinion. That's not for everybody, but Cronin doesn't hold a gun to anybody's head and say, donate. Look, you and me both know that $5,000 and a street fight are never going to happen because it's a stunt. You're not going to put up that money. What you're hoping is Cronin doesn't respond, so those 13-year-old subs that you think so much of won't think Cronin's tough anymore. But here's the thing. The subs are smarter than you, those 13-year-old idiots you were talking about, because they know it's a bit. You don't know it's a bit. And by the way, wrestling's not real.
It's still real to me, damn it!
Here's another thing, my little unobsessed with other men friend. If you're serious about this fight, why are you wasting your time getting all upset and hating on people on YouTube? Wait a minute, didn't you do a video about that?
Why sit there and hate on somebody and troll them? You could be a part of something good, something positive. You can join us. And if we got something to say, and we do, all of us do, you're not going to stop us.
You know, that's really moving. That really got to me. But here's the thing, buddy. Why don't you take your own advice? And by the way, if you want to fight, if you got so much energy and you're such a tough guy, why don't you do what I did? You're a good Southern boy. Why don't you join the Army and fight for something that's important? In the end, not only does NeverFold talk out of both sides of his mouth, he tells you not to be obsessed with men, but he gets obsessed with men so far that he wants to put up $5,000 and fight over it. But we also see that he just has no idea what he's talking about when you're doing a project like this. Here's how I know that he doesn't know what he's talking about. See, Cronin got an email from NeverFold. I guess he was vaguely threatening to sue him in this email over one of NeverFold's videos that Joe Cronin used. But see, what he doesn't understand is, especially since he was talking about Cronin in the video, there is such a thing as fair use. Now, if you want to become a better YouTuber, you could check it out. In fact, what you see here is an example of fair use. I'm reviewing and criticizing your video. Yes, and I can do it without your permission. But hey, money bags, you can always take that to the Supreme Court. You can take me to court over this. You can flag me all you want. But there's a little thing you can click on and disagree with it and say, I don't know, fair use. And your videos are fair use. I am officially reviewing them. So again, you don't know what you're talking about. You're in over your head. You talk out both sides of your mouth. And you look like an idiot, a dope, a moron, my little Southern friend. And doesn't it drive you crazy that this Yankee just made you look like an idiot pretty much till the end of time? Well, you want to fight me now? Well, here's the thing. We're the big shots on YouTube. We don't got to search for you. I guess you're going to have to come for us. Have a nice day. I hope you don't get upset. And definitely don't get obsessed.